One person watching this shit. StreamYard seems to have got better quality. It seems clearer, just judging by the picture. There appears to be somewhat of a depth of field to the picture. Random live stream, probably a bad idea. Yeah. Hello to the person in the shadows. Probably 2 people watching this shit. I need to improve the lighting somewhat, but it'll do for now. It's like the old days, this, when there was not many people watching, first live streams. We have 5 shadow watchers. Welcome. Welcome to this channel. If you're new, if you're not new. Yeah. You can just have some quiet time. I think we should use this for quiet, reflective time, you know. Oh, we could have a stirring competition. Well, you're not shadowing now, are you? You've sprang forth from the shadows to reveal yourself. I'm not important. I suppose everybody's important to somebody. I'm just going to use this as some quiet, reflective time. I like it when people look at me, to be fair. Hello, Darren Butler. Are you well? I hope you're well anyway, as well as you can be. We've got 8 people in the shadows. 2 people have sprung forth. Some of you might remember me, some might not. I used to do live streams regularly. I had enough of it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's just something to do. Hello, Mr. Kirby. Are you well? Is your dad out? Is your dad out today? He said he was out today. So I've not a lot to say. I can't believe how good it seems to have got better quality, this StreamYard. Is it just me? Is it just me thinking, oh, Friday? Oh, nice one, mate. Saul, Loyal and Royal, hello. Is it me, or has the quality got better on the StreamYard streaming? It seems clearer. It seems clearer this end. I don't know how it looks for your kind of experience. But yeah, it seems to have got a bit better, the quality of StreamYard. It used to be quite shit, really, to be fair. Hello, Gordon. Are you well? Are you all not out Christmas shopping? Have you done all your Have you done all your Christmas shopping? Have you? Are you? I went in Costco yesterday. It was horrific. It was just full of like grotesque people with trolleys full of fucking filth. Found a game in The Man Who Dances with Girls. Hello, everybody. Anyway, we've got 10 people watching this shit. There's not many live streams on YouTube now. I used to watch Video Craig every day, do this Decker Daily thing about Decker Egg. He's gone. It's boring. He was quite good, actually. There's not many live streams, is there? You're dancing with a bunch of girls next week. Well, enjoy yourself. I'm not too bad, Gordon, to be fair. I'm a bit tired today. I've been a bit tired for a couple of days. I'm not eating good food. I'm just eating shit. Today I've eaten Ritz crackers and cheese and Cadbury's roses, which is not really conducive for a good diet, is it really? Have I any news? Have I any news since I last saw you? I've kind of a stray cat comes to the house and I feed it. Apart from that, it's fuck all new, really. I've got a new jumper from Tesco. I've got 3 new jumpers from Tesco. I've got an Arnold Schwarzenegger picture on the wall. But apart from that, there's nothing really new, to be fair. I've gone back doing stand-up, and one of the stand-up clips has had 400,000 views on Facebook. Yeah, I don't want to give too much of stuff away, really. The cup is still going on the jumper. Oh, you mean the merchandise? Yeah, there was good quality stuff, that. Do you know what? The rest of that merchandise, I put it all in I gave it all away in a clothes bank. There were people in fucking Africa wearing Jimmy O Shaw t-shirts, thinking, what the fuck's all that about? Yeah. Not much doing on the live stream front as there used to be. I know Ian Can't Beat the Weeds come back. Stephen Was don't really do one now. Raconteur's News Jason passed away. Like I said, I used to watch Video Craig every day doing the live stream. He's gone. There's not much left really, is there, on YouTube? It's just bare bones. Yeah. It's not the ideal time to do one of these because it's not, is it? It's unannounced as well. Has anyone got any good news? Yeah, all I've eaten today is Ritz crackers and cheese and fucking Cadbury's roses. I feel sick, actually. I still remember that video you made about Danny Dyer. A long time ago, I found a game, and we've moved on since then. Life is about moving and progressing forward, not resting on your laurels. Even if your current laurels are shit, you must keep going. I do not want to be one of them people who dine out on something they did 20 years ago. One likes to be progressive. Congratulations if you're a granddad. Yeah, congratulations. I don't know what else to say. Congratulations. It must be. Yeah. When was the last time you went live on here? I don't know the exact date for the gaming, but it was a while ago. If anybody else has an idea, I'm not sure, but it was quite a while since I went live on here. I just set the computer up here, you know, my little station. I might go live on Christmas. I'm not doing anything on Christmas Day, so there's a possibility I could go live on Christmas Eve. I don't know. We shall see how we are fixed, shan't we? Did you miss my girl dancing stories? Fortunately, I stored most of them in my wank bank, and I regularly call on them for any gaming. So I've got a lot of your dancing with girl stories tucked away in my mind, and as and when the mood takes me, I download one. You know, I don't dance with girls or anyone really. I dance with kebabs. It doesn't have the same ring, does it? It's not even funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just talking bollocks. Good God, could it be? Could it be the one and only? Is that really Martin on Sea? That's a chat link if anybody wants to join me, fat self. Do you remember when I told you that I got called a little sausage by a bird I danced with at a party? How could I forget? What kind of sausage was you? A Richmond? A chippy sausage? Isn't sausage a term of derision? No. Isn't sausage deemed a term of derision? People are called a sausage. It's meant to be. It was called a Cumberland sausage. It's nice to see. It's nice to see you using the word bird, though. It's nice to see younger people keeping up the old traditions of calling a woman a bird. You know, I'm sure it's illegal in these fucking weird times we live in now. You know. Yes. So, hello, Martin Redding. 12 people watching this shit, and it is shit. Now 11. Yeah, most people are at work, apart from the diehards. And yeah, I'm very tired. Don't know, so admit, last couple of days I've been really fucking tired. Probably due to bad diet. It's not through lack of sleep. It's more than likely bad diet that is causing me to be tired. So it's the party season. So will you be going to more parties, Finder Gaming? If you just joined this, why have you just joined? It's dull as fucking dishwater. It's just me, half comatose, talking to myself. And could you hear that noise? My washer's just finished. That's the most exciting bit of this live stream. The washer is just finished, exclusive. But if you want to donate to me, that's the real reason. No. Yeah, the donation link's still there if anybody's feeling up for it. You know. Just saying. I won't mention it again. Oh. It's good to see you back on the old live arena. Thank you very much, Fender Gaming. It's nice to see you. Jack. I have 3 parties next week, but the new year one is the most I'm looking forward to most.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Martin.
This is just a brief one. I just come in the door and I noticed that you were here. So I thought I'd put my specs on. Got a Christmas tree in the background.
That's very festive. Are you currently in the? Is there a fireplace? Have you got a fire on the television?
Yeah, it's one of those virtual fireplaces that for cheapskates, people who can't, you know, we're eco-friendly fires.
Martin, does that work psychologically so you don't have to use gas?
It is, yeah. It's how I get my gas. Not free but cheaper. It works psychologically. You feel that you rub your hands together. You see the warm glow that someone else has created in the mountains, and it works. You know, for a short while anyway. You know.
Yeah, it's lovely to see. It's Clint Brook, hello. Artistic Man, hello. Founder Gaming says your gas is free. The immortal words that will ring through eternity forever, I think, in a day.
I think there's quite a few people. So I've been watching these videos by a guy called Richard Vobes. He used to have like a traveling channel called The Bald Explorer, and he lives in my neck of the woods. And he's having all these people on there saying, you know, that according to common law, you don't have to pay your council tax. You know, you can get electricity free and everything like that. But when you read the comments, you see that basically, if you do that, you know, unless you're somehow off the register, you're gonna kind of like, you know, get people at your door before long, or just cut you off. You know, I don't know.
You'll get as long as you're living in the perceived matrix, you'll get harangued to death, won't you? It's not easy. Yeah. You can't just write a letter in and say I'm not paying it anymore. Thanks. You get fucking mithered to death.
You do. You know. You do hear about people who somehow like they never get billed, you know, for certain things, and that just goes on. There was a lady who was in hospital with my mother a few years ago, and she literally kind of her ears pricked up when somebody mentioned like water bills, because she'd never had one in like 26 years. Like some good stuff.
So yeah. Are you all set for Christmas? You St. Leonard's on Sea there looks very festive with your tree.
Yeah, I'm house sitting. I'm not feeling particularly festive, to be honest.
Why am I not surprised? Really. Why am I not surprised by that? I don't know.
No, I'm not trying to put like a massive downer on people's, like, you know, Yuletide activities. It's just now my kids have grown up somewhat, and I'm not responsible for the, you know, helping to prepare the Christmas meal, you know, buying loads of presents and stuff. It's just like, you know, kind of money and a card. I to be honest, I know you don't put too much store by cards, Jim, but I went back to my flat today, and there was literally, I had 7 Christmas cards in the post, like actually sent in the post. Yeah, all like my neighbours have put them by my door with a little card as well. And so I was actually really, really moved. I was quite chuffed. I haven't quite turned into the Grinch yet.
I've actually sent 3 Christmas cards this year.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and you know what? I used to hate Christmas, and
Oh, that's good.
although I can't be arsed with the fucking faff, and the roads are backed up and the shops are backed up and everybody's. And I went to fucking Costco last night, and it was like fucking being in Hades. It was fucking horrible. It was fucking all these fucking people with trolleys full of crap. You know what I mean? Just banging into each other. And well, you know what? I'm if they're out enjoying it and all that, fair play to them. I'm not going to like say abolish it, you know, because there's enough fucking darkness in the world, and if people can have a good time and be with their families, I mean, it's not for people like me, but you know what I mean. I don't begrudge them, and I don't feel sad. It is what it is. I hate that saying also, but it's one of them things, isn't it? But
No,
if
it's
they
true, Joe.
enjoy
It's
it,
true, though. It's true. In the past, when we've had, like most of my elderly relatives are no longer here, and also when the children were like, up to kind of, year 7-ish, sort of 12, 13. It was a mad time. You just kind of you get caught up in a period of madness, and you feel like you have to do the right thing. And I've spent so many Christmas Eves like doing up presents, like having had too much of the old port and sherry or something, and I've been up, and it's yeah, bonkers stuff. But now I think I can relax a bit more, and I do feel that it's difficult for people if they don't have that stuff going on. But also, like, don't feel bad just because you're not caught up in the whole thing. If you just want to have a nice time, just put your feet up and have a little break, and maybe feel smug about yourself that you're not one of those mad people, filling up your trolley with boxes of Quality Street and mulled wine.
and if you've not got family around, you can always empty your sack. Sorry, it's just fucking.
It's the old ones which are the best, though, Jim. As you know.
Exactly, but what was I going to say? Is there any possibility you could do a Christmas speech full of sherry live from your cupboard?
Yeah, well, maybe at Christmas. It probably won't be from my cupboard, but I could set myself up in a cupboard here.
Why
Yeah.
don't you start a channel call from the cupboard, and where you just give your opinions from the cupboard and then shut it?
So we've had this conversation so many times, Jim. You're literally the only person on the planet who literally thinks I have anything interesting to say.
Hold that thought. Right, just stop there. Pause 1 minute. Please tap 1 in the chat section if you would like to see Martin Redding do a regular YouTube videos on his thoughts. I know you're all quiet in the shadows. There's only 14 people here, but please tap 1 if you would like to see Martin Redding.
Or the big V if you think no.
Or 2 if you don't want to see him.
Yeah.
But
Saul
wants to see you. Artistic Man wants to see you. Anybody, shadow watchers, you don't have to talk, but just put a 1 if you want to see him. Put a 1, or Jamie's topping 1. The Burning Man, there's only 12 people in, so
that is good, isn't it? It's good.
See, I wouldn't tell you to do these things if I didn't know there wasn't a market for it, and you can't see yourself as other people see you as being quite interesting.
Oh, I don't know. I think that there's a part of me that's thinking like you want to see me kind of fall on my face and make a dick of myself or something. That's just because I'm.
David Jones hasn't tapped a 1, but he says evening all and yes from the fridge. So is that regarding Martin Redding doing a live stream from the fridge, sir? But no, people don't want to see you fall on the face.
I know.
Mick H has said a 1. Look at this here now. Is this not give you a bit of confidence?
I can't read the chat. That's my problem.
So you've got 5 1s out of 15 people. I don't know what percentage is that?
Nice. Oh yeah.
5
I'm
1s
looking at
out
it now.
of 15. Is that? I'm not good at percentages. What is that? 1% on? No, it's more than 1%, isn't it? Is it?
Well, I'd say with 5 people out of 14, that's what 30%, isn't it? Yes, a 6 now. That's well over a third.
People want to see you. No, it's up to you, but you're kind of a national treasure. You know what I mean?
A national treasure in my own cupboard.
33% says Jamie Topping. Well, yeah, I just think you should. You know, it's
Thank you.
people. There's a market for you. I may have to
So,
start.
James,
Sorry, go on. Yes,
so
Martin.
what persuaded you to come on at this early hour of the day?
I have time to kill, and I've been to 19 people watching this shit.
I was literally, I've come back home and I was plugging my phone in to charge in the kitchen here, and I saw that you were on. So that's why I know it's suddenly hopped on.
Time to kill, and I thought, let's try this just for. I wasn't expecting a lot of people to come on and all that, but you know, yeah, I just thought I'd try it and see how I feel about it, and you know, just YouTube isn't my strongest suit of social medias, and you've got a dog as well.
Isn't he great?
So
I'm trying to get my phone at the right angle.
What's he called, your dog?
He's called Wilbur.
Wilbur the dog. I've lost my fucking phone, me. I know. I'm addicted to my phone. Man,
He's a hippie type dog. He's a hippie type dog.
A hippie type dog. Is he support stop oil?
Yeah, he probably would if he could go on protests, you know.
And vegan. Is he vegan?
No.
Are you still a vegan, Martin?
No. I'm more like I'm like a sort of lacto-ovo vegetarian who occasionally has, like, you know, a sausage, you know.
Ovosexual.
No, a lacto-ovo. So lacto-ovo is that used to be like what was called a normal vegetarian. You know, somebody has like eats pizza and quiche and stuff like that. You know.
JJ says hello, JJ. David Jones says amazing. Since I woke up from the Matrix, Christmas I don't do anymore, but I do get a few gifts from my daughter. Well, you know what? I think the Matrix, the Illuminati, would like to get rid of Christmas. To be fair. Because I listened to this really high-end podcast, and this guy, at the end of the day, it's about the New World Order is about divide, conquer, separate, divide, division, families, keep everybody in an Orwellian, or like a Brave New World kind of state of emotionless existence. And Christmas brings people together. I don't begrudge, like I said before, I don't begrudge people Christmas. If people want to do the festive thing, and life's short, and you know, I'm still a bitter fucker, but I'm less bitter than these kids and with the tinsel and the turkey legs and the cranberry sauce. Just fuck off. I'm not. If you want to have family time and be together with your people you love, that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not in that position. I'm not sad about that. It's just the way things are. You know what I mean? But I don't begrudge the people who have got that set up. You know. Where's your Christmas decorations, Jimmy? Says Amanda.
I think you're getting quite a mature view of things, to be honest.
Perhaps I've got a bit older, Martin. Amanda says, "Where's my Christmas decorations? They're in my mind. I've my mind's full of tinsel and there's all pine needles on the floor of it, Amanda. But my living room identifies as
a tree.
Good. Yeah, Martin's got a tree. My living room identifies as being decorated. David Jones, Christmas was another controller agenda. You know what, David? I'm really not so concerned about the conspiracy angle anymore. It's just life is just. I've done sitting there scrolling through YouTube, listening to fucking different fucking crackpots. You know what? A lot of them have valid points, but what does it get you? Where does it get? How does it get you further on in life knowing there's chemtrails? What can you do about stopping chemtrails? You can't go out with a fucking water pistol full of fairy liquid or an air rifle and shoot them down and stuff. And just live and try to live well under the circumstances. Perhaps I've been bought
Spread
and
like
paid.
my camera angles, Jim.
Martin, perhaps I've been
I actually
bought.
think you've got a really mature viewpoint, because you can fill your mind up with knowledge, but unless you kind of have the grounding and the kind of philosophy to kind of to take it, to just live, it can just do your head in and make you sort of angry, but without any direction to go in.
I'm trying to be more stoic these days. I fail, so I fail a lot, but I try to be more stoic in my approach to things. But it doesn't help you there. And everybody went mental over lockdown. Is this channel? You remember everybody had fucking cabin fever, and it's just Ian's there, can't beat the weed. Ian, David Jones plays guitar. Just enjoy your life. Just fucking enjoy things. You're more likely to get killed by a buzz than perhaps though, but I've sold out and I've actually kind of been bought off by MI5. I don't know. You don't really know that, do you? And I'm just trying to steer me influence in another direction. You know what I mean? Towards FEMA camps and things. Yeah. So I don't know. I know Martin Redding works for CIA. Formerly
Mossad.
Formerly CNA.
Yeah. I was H&M, but I was guesting for H&M, but I was headhunted by Mossad.
Mossad, fair play to you. You're the St. Leonard's on Sea branch. The
only one, yeah.
There was
I try not, Jim. I try not to talk about it. Okay.
Actually, I think your glasses have kind of them Google lenses, and it's like it's relaying everything back to Israel. All your information via your Google lenses.
How did you know that? How did you know that?
And you're trying to pick up young women from petrol stations. Is like trying to find shills to I don't know, a honey trap.
No, it's there is there's actually. So those Google glasses didn't actually come onto the market, did they? But there's a company now. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's actually Ray-Ban, which actually. So they've linked up with Google, and so they've abandoned Google Glass. But Ray-Ban have. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. But they've integrated it into the glasses, and literally you can go around photographing people and stuff, and getting all the information. It wouldn't go into your head, obviously, there's no neuralink, but you can get all that information. So you could be photographing somebody in a shop and sort of Googling that picture and stuff like that. It's really weird.
Hello, Ian. Yeah, we're just talking about Ray-Ban glasses and Google glasses. How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I don't wear glasses, mate. I've got to go out in the sun for that stuff, innit?
Well, fair play.
Is that because you have a neuralink through your left eye?
Mate, I've got something in my left eye, mate. I don't know what it is. Doctors won't tell me. How are you all doing anyway? You good?
I'm not too bad. Martin seems in good spirits. It's nice to catch him on a good day.
Can't see without these glasses. That's the thing, though, Jim. I can't see without them.
Is that because the Illuminati glasses?
I'm supposed to be getting some new ones, so in the new year I won't look like a nonce. I'm getting some proper glasses.
Well, you must demand from the optician you get some nonce type glasses.
I know, we've got a category, haven't they, I've heard, man.
They probably have.
Jim, do you know what the label of these is actually called? And you'll find this quite funny. They're actually called the Dickens model.
You know what?
From Specsavers.
They're the kind of glasses what film directors and creatives in London were. You'd have to go and sit in a fucking overpriced cafe with a fucking with a laptop, pretend you're writing a script for something.
Just sit there and do note.
A script about a nonce that comes from the future with Google glasses to
That'll be a good series. That I bet you.
Terminator 6 with a nonce coming from the future. I don't know.
Jamie's right there, you know, man. Jamie's right. I said it to you the other day, innit? You should do your lives again, man. You're well missed on there, I think.
Yeah. I thought you meant Jamie Boyle then, but he doesn't speak to me anymore. Jamie Topping, yeah. Hello, Jamie Topping. Hello, everybody. By the way,
Hey, everyone.
You know, so are you finding your lives, Ian? It's hard working it when you start again, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. I'm spending most of the time talking to myself. That's why we're only like 30 minutes and stuff, man. Because I just get like, ugh.
Ian's rebuilt his channel. Ian started a new channel, everybody. If you want to subscribe to it, it's CB. What is it? The new title? Is it the same as the old title?
Near enough, man. Just Volume 2, CBTW 420 Volume 2. Vol VOL2.
Well, if I make you a moderator, hang on, bear with me. I forgot to do all this. It's been so long.
Yeah, I get you, man. Innit? I was struggling over there just to turn my screen around. And I'm like, how do I turn my screen around? I couldn't do it. I still haven't figured it out.
Excuse me. Yeah, everybody's still there. Right, bear with me. Add as moderator. What's a standard moderator or a managing moderator?
I think a managing moderator is going to let someone get into your account, innit?
Yeah, bear with me.
I don't want to mention the dreaded fucking word, but is everyone right for Xmas, man? Shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of. We've been talking about it. I'm kind of not fussed about it. You know, you've got a grandchild now, haven't you? So
yeah, I'm going over to see my grandson and spend some time with him. I've already told my daughter she can go out and do what she wants. I'll watch him while I'm over there. But other than that, mate, I'd have been in my house, man. I'd get out of it.
So, is that what you're doing Christmas Day, seeing your family?
Yeah, I'm going over like Christmas Eve, I think, coming back Boxing Day, day after Boxing Day or something. It just, it beats being on your own for one. But it don't, because I enjoy being on my own, man. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I've got to make more of an effort than I did with my own kids. Do you know what I mean? And with my grandson, that's how I look at it.
Martin, you look very kind of sad there when you look like you start crying.
No, I found a cupboard to put the phone in, so I was fed up of holding up. So I've come into the utility room. They have a utility room here with all the washing machine, tumble dryer, everything else, cupboard, the pantry. It's bigger than it's about the size of my bedroom. Just the utility room here. So.
Fair play to you. Ian, are you managing your anxiety at the minute? I've been quite anxious recently.
Pretty rough, mate. I'm taking a lot of drugs, really. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's how I'm managing it. It's not good. But
Martin, do you suffer from anxiety still?
Yeah, but I just tried to forget it because I don't know. Yeah, all the time. Some days I literally will get myself ready to go out, even just go to the shops or have an appointment or something, and I just don't do it. I can't do it, and just go back in now. Yeah, rearrange everything for another day.
I think you said it right though. First, Martin, is you try and forget it. I try and get as far into my day without realizing I'm depressed. The further I get, the better. Do you know what I mean? Sounds weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to push through it. You have to just kind of, in the words of Jim Morrison, break on through to the other side.
Yeah. Got this little man now. I don't know if you've seen him.
Is he your dog?
Yeah, he's my new dog, man. He's 6 months old.
Fucking hell, it's turning into Crufts, this.
This is Crufts. Look. This is Crufts.
Dear mate, these are the things I've got to change in my life.
That's in that. Yeah, they're very lovely dogs. I've not got an animal, but I feed a cat every morning. And
this is what happens to sad, lonely men. We get a little dog, that we can stroke and feel in command with, and they listen to us. They don't talk back.
I thought I had
That's very lovely.
I thought I had it with Rufus.
Woman men stroking dogs. It sounds like a website that on the dark net.
Why do you think I don't get a cat, mate? Do you know what I mean? Lonely man stroking pussy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a cat coming here, and it hisses at me, and I still feed it. It's just using me for food, and then it fucks off, and you know.
It's what cats
It'll
do.
be going on to next house then, isn't it?
It has a round, probably. It's getting quite fat as well, so it's probably going to die of obesity before fucking anything.
It's enough of you being on TV.
Your dog will have its own YouTube channel soon.
Oh yes, that's the Jim. Actually, he's a total babe magnet. I tell you what, I get talking to women. Just ignore me normally. Even looking like this, wearing a kind of like an old floppy hat and a pair of glasses. Have a dog like this, and they're all talking to me.
Have you had much action at the petrol station recently with any?
No, I've never. It's such a funny thing because I've never had any action at the petrol station. I met somebody about 3 years ago. That was it.
He was always saying you've got talking to a new woman at the petrol station, and
I just used to wind you up because people used to love it. I used to pay for people. So if I'd had one too many ciders, I used to pay for somebody's electric or gas or buy them something to eat. That was about it, really. I used to walk home. I wasn't interested in having relations.
Didn't you tell him the gas is free? No.
I've tried that one, but it just didn't work, you know. But,
you kind of.
It's all part of the. I like to think that we create a mythos around the channel, and so like people have this idea that I'm sort of lurking around in my kind of X-ray specs around the garage, like rubbing my hands, looking for likely young ladies that I can, bribe to come back to my flat with me. I mean, that would probably be quite fun if that was the case, but no, it's not.
Look that part, though. You do look that part, though. That would do that.
David Jones says Jimmy loves feeding the pussy every day, and somewhere in eternity, Sid James is laughing in a rocking chair.
Yes, he is. Yes.
I can make Charles Hartree is echoing through time.
Charles Hawtrey, you say? Charles Hawtrey?
Charles Hartree.
That's old school.
Yeah, I liked him.
Do you not find as you get older, the references you use are lost on a lot of people? And television shows or whatever. And
when you speak to kids, man, it's like I thought my son knew a lot more than he did about certain things, and I'm like, oh, have you seen this? No, I've never seen it. I'm like, whoa, we need to watch things like this more because kids need educating, don't they?
Everybody, I think I'm reaching the stage where you're probably at, Martin. You feel older than everybody. I feel older than everybody I know. You know what I mean? So I am the old man of people I know. So all my references are now fucking. Even on stage, when you see there's a thing called referencing, where you say, "Oh fucking hell, he looks like such a body," and half of the people I want to use, nobody remembers them. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking Joe Nanty there. Fuck's Joe Nanty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just something like that. You know what I mean? Something from past. It's just it's all gone.
People are just watching podcasts and all this like different stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy is totally different than it used to be back in the 90s, man. It's I don't know. People getting cancelled for saying jokes and shit in it, and it's like
I wouldn't know anything about that. But you know what? I mean, I was watching a live stream. Have you heard of Video Craig?
Who?
It was a fella on YouTube called Video Craig, and he was doing videos about Decker Heggie. Now, right. Decker Heggie's been arrested in the Philippines. And they were like basically, they are all like taking the piss out of Decker Heggie kind of thing. I don't have an opinion on Decker Heggie. It was quite.
How is that not surprising?
It was quite entertaining, but his channel's gone, and I used to watch it every day. And I thought, you know what? There's no live streams now. I was saying they've all gone, and what it used to be. There was an old thing, the live streams where you could go and watch, and you had Stephen Was, and occasionally Raconteurs News. Ian, your channel came down for a bit. You just started back, and all them channels you think of. It's all gone on it, kind of thing.
Sad, innit, man? Sad. I do think it's a little group of people what's just made people think I can't be asked with it no more. Do you know what I mean? But Steve was, I see on your Facebook that Steve might be doing a video of it New Year.
They probably will. You know, I mean, last time I went on the show, I had all these pricks in comment section insulting me, and I thought, and I can't sit well with it. I can't just. And I was like fucking fuming, but it's not my fucking live stream. So, hello, Nicole.
I think I've been banned from Stephen Was.
Yeah, I know that you got. Have you seen the live stream? Stephen Was where Martin's just lays into me all and is calling me a wanker and doing impressions of me with a sweet potato.
I don't think so.
I got extremely drunk one night, and me and Jim had some altercation like the previous week, and I just went really over the top.
Yeah, I think I did see that actually. Yeah.
Fortunately, only about 5 people were watching though, so that's quite good.
It's still up there. If anybody, there's a Stephen Was. I think it's the one with the. I can't even think of it. Banged up abroad special or something. I think it's called or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you want to see Martin roast me, he just goes on about. He's just very angry, and then they throw him off when he starts saying things about transsexuals. It was just about for launching a tirade, and they throw him off.
They've got a lot of patience, haven't they? So it must have been something, man, for him to do that, innit?
Martin is a force to be reckoned with.
So it wasn't my finest hour. Let's put it that way.
Are you going to make this a regular thing then, Jimmy? Lives again?
You know what? I think I will do. I mean, there's 16. If I can get people on like you two, I mean, I know it's hard to get people. I mean, when you're doing them on your own, it is fucking so much hard work. I mean, when
draining, isn't it?
With no topic, and you've nobody to bounce off. You know, basically, it can be very fucking hard work. You know, so.
It's draining more than all. It makes you think that you're just talking to yourself.
No, it is. You go tight. It's actually a physical thing where it's spiritually. People, you're giving your energy away to people, and that's why you drain.
Yeah, you come away. It's not come away from it feeling proper down, don't you, man? Do you know what I mean? It's not good sometimes.
You do. You need somebody like Martin Redding in the middle, looking philosophical, like a French existential.
I think the hardest things when you come on, both of you have done this, and where you're just you're doing a monologue and no one else is there, and that is so difficult. As you know, a couple of times when you've gone out for a cup of tea and you left me to talk, and unless you're really kind of, you know, that good, you end up just talking gibberish, and you realize kind of how good DJs and raconteurs and hosts of shows, just how good they are. They can adjust to the kind of the medium and their audience, whether it's just 5 people or 500 watching. It doesn't make it any easier.
It is quite a difficult kind of thing, you know, but you're capable of it, Martin. Ian's very good, to be fair. Ian, I don't know how you've coped sometimes, because you've literally had to do it for an hour or something, Ian, haven't you? Just talking and with nobody fucking talking back.
Just recently, man. That's what made me give them up. That's what made me give them up before, though. Because we were talking. Sorry.
No, sorry, but it's quite infuriating when you've got a load of people watching and like no one speaking, and you think, oh, what is the, what are you here to witness? Me blow my own head off, or fucking. You know what I mean? Well, what is
you try and go through different conversations and that, and with just no reaction to it. And there's only so much of that you can take, and you think, hang on, man. Like you said before, why am I wasting my good energy doing this for naught?
It just drains you, and you feel fucked afterwards. I mean, I don't actually know how I managed over lockdown doing like a 3-hour show a night on average, and then we'd do a fucking a private live after with Boothroyd, just whoever who was hanging around, Simon Rimmer or whoever was left of that. The week
I've been in there once or twice, man. Yeah,
and you'd be fucked the day after, like completely fucking drained. You know,
I think you'd done about 40 plus streams before I discovered you. I think I first entered the show, I think, on stream 48 or something like that. You've done quite a lot before I kind of come across you, so to speak.
And then we found Martin Redding through Gangsters Time. Was it the Gangster Times page or something?
It was, and I was straight on to like it was hardcore straight on because it was me and Barry Titler, and then a good friend came on to rescue me.
Hey, I tell you what, Barry Titler's becoming like a Jake Paul. He's getting loads of views now, isn't he?
He is, yeah. It's got all his catchphrases as well, like mindful, mirrors, and it's bizarrely. I've watched it, and it's bizarrely entertaining. That kind of that point of view lorry driving, especially for people like me. I literally could never do that. I find that a really skillful job. I've tried driving lorries. It is.
Sorry, mate, I spoke over you and I'm still fucking rude. He's actually providing a service for agoraphobics as well, because you can feel like you've been to Prestatyn or Northumberland. You know what I mean? If you're frightened of getting on a bus or a train or in a car.
I find myself, Barry's going down this narrow road. He's just delivered something, and he's going down this little narrow. And I'm going, oh, can I just get through there? Oh, mirrors, mindful.
You know what? He's beat me on YouTube, and Mr. H has beat me on YouTube. I've never been able to get traction on YouTube. I've never been able to get the view. Occasionally, I've had little dalliances with being viral, but I don't know what it is. But I don't do bad on Facebook and TikTok and stuff. But this is my weakest platform, kind of thing. But fair play to them. They've found a formula. If it's to pardon the pun, it's found a vehicle, kind of thing.
Brilliant, Jim. How do you keep coming up with those, Jim?
Fuck knows.
Them things are coming off now, but videos like that, showing people different places and that, they're really getting big, man. Yeah, well, fair play. I mean, then you're like, I checked in on Mr. B's buildings the other day. He's still going strong, and I think Martin's froze on us. He was one of my subscribers, what I just got, so he must have seen that post what you put up. Oh, really? Yeah, Mr. B's buildings, yeah. I'm certain of it, man. I'm certain of it. I shared one of his videos the other day in my community page, so and it you know what, it is enjoyable, this, isn't it? I think, but you do need interaction. You need people to talk to. Otherwise, it's just a fucking stirring competition. You know what I mean? At minute, man, I've got my son living with me, and he has his friends in and out, and so a lot of times I walk because in the day.
Sorry, my phone's
I like privacy when I'm doing things like that. In it, lives and stuff, so I don't bother. But when he's out, and that's when I'm thinking about doing them. But it's just difficult in a way, man. It's like dogs, man. I spend more time with the dogs than I do anyone now. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I'm more happy. So when I pick a phone up and just even think about making a video, I'm like, I'll think about it, and about half hour later, I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm cancelling that. Can't be asked. I get so anxious because I know I'm talking to myself. I mean, I would say no. I mean, because I'm off the radar. I mean, a lot of YouTubers who are more prominent, it gets trolled to fuck. I mean, I've been watching this video, Craig Decker. There's a corner of YouTube where fighting trolls was or is. There's Decker Heggie and Danny Christie and Paul Venice, and all that corner of YouTube is. If you enter that foray, if that's the right word, it's just you're just going to get trolled and well, now I'm kind of off the radar now. I'm kind of low key, and in a way, it's good. Because
I don't think you would like that, though, Jim. I don't think you would like people being nasty to you or anything like that.
Do you know what? I got it all. As you remember, we had John Morris burning my T-shirts and Ian's cousin burning T-shirts. You know what I mean? It was like fucking Salman Rushdie's, this fucking satanic verse.
I know, man. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought about it.
I know, you know what I mean?
Got your T-shirt. I still got your T-shirt in my drawers, mate. Do you know what I mean? I wear it quite a bit, mate. I love it. Thank you.
No, I appreciate that. I mean, there's somebody who I don't want name who was a major shit stirrer. You probably got an idea who it was, kind of thing. But there was somebody who was always whispering in people's ears how to, and there's a lot of that goes on, and I'm kind of glad really that everything has a price, doesn't it? And to put yourself out there to that extent, I mean, I get trolled on fucking YouTube, I mean Facebook and stuff, but you know, I'm not arsed, you know what I mean? It's just it's all right.
What do you do, man?
This when this can occur regularly, this kind of thing like it used to be, where people jump on, it's worth doing, you know, because it's like it provides entertainment of a fashion for other people, and we're kind of amusing ourselves, hopefully, you know what I mean? Just what is just you staring at your screen, yeah, just having beans and sausage. You know what I mean?
We've had some really good fun on lives, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's been absolutely brilliant. But I think that was a heyday for it. I really do. I don't think that'll ever be again because it was COVID, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't think there'll be more lockdowns. I don't know what they're planning, but I'd have thought, you know, I thought there was going to be more lockdowns and stuff over winter, but obviously not. I think people won't fucking fall for it this time.
That's it, mate.
Even your normal people who took the vaccine and all that. I don't want to mention that word in case it fucking gets me in trouble.
I think there's a hardcore percentage of people who actually fall for it even more, and so I would say about 30%. Then you've got about 30% of the people who are never going to fall for it again, which we are, and then you've got those, like any election and any kind of movement, you've got those people in the middle.
Yeah, who just stick with the bullshit we've been told. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's still people now who hardcore religiously take that vaccine. And do you know what I mean? It's how many years ago it's been told how wrong it is, how bad it is, and we still religiously want to take it. And it's like, each to their own, innit?
What I miss, Ian, mostly from lockdown is people's furlough. They were throwing money at me. Peter Boothroyd was throwing money at me during lockdown. That's what I miss mostly is people's money.
Mate, tell me about it, man.
Mulled cider.
I just realised I left it in the freezer about like 45 minutes ago. It's okay.
What is the difference between mulled cider? Has people thought over it?
It has like essence, has ginger and clove and clementine, spices and stuff. It's very nice.
You're doing a mini like Peter. What was, I forgot his fucking name. The clueless drinker. Fucking name, Peter Davis.
Yeah.
Peter, sorry, Peter. You were doing a mini Peter Davis kind of vlog of cider. What are you drinking, Ian?
Yes.
Me, mate. Yes. I'm a Stella Lout, bro. Lager Lout, mate, all the way through me.
Right. Oh, so I got this fine young beauty from off the top shelf at Sainsbury's earlier. I was attracted by the festive label and, you know, something a bit more spicy than my usual fare. Anyway, I'll decant it into a glass and give you.
You have to use terms.
Someone's got YouTube on. Someone's got YouTube on.
Don't you have to use terms like "I'm getting notes of cinnamon and dog muck"?
A bit of clove on the back of the tongue there.
Yes. The aftertaste of clementine in the back of my throat.
I'm getting nuances of single mother and blueberry. Well, you know.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Turn that music
Jim,
off, lad.
I'm going to have to go because I want to say goodbye properly because my phone is about to die because I wasn't prepared for you. So I came home and my phone was already about to die. So I'm calling time and it's great. It's great to see you back on. And let's do some more over Christmas. I'm up for it.
Don't tell your lies though. You're going because you found some mulled cider in the fridge and you're gonna fucking get stuck into it now. But
it's true. I don't want to just disappear. I'm on 11% on my phone, and I don't want to just disappear. So I want to do it properly.
It's 11 minutes. That is.
David Jones says, "Plug the thing in, Martin."
Yeah, but I'm in the cupboard, and I could do that. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm just finding a good place I could.
You need to drill a hole in the cupboard. You need to drill a hole in the cupboard and rest your phone against a tin of beans, and then you can plug the phone in.
See, if I
That
plug
was
it in, I
right,
might be able to get such a good camera angle. So when I'm in the cupboard, the light gets changed, and I look a lot better than lit by the Christmas tree.
I just think you should do from the cupboard. I think you should do from the cupboard. Just your thoughts for the day, small video.
Yeah, I was just thinking
like
that, man,
C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You know, I live in a cupboard, and I enter the cupboard, and on the other side, it's a big fantasy land
Didn't they have
full
that
of
film
mystical
called?
creatures.
Didn't they have that film called Indian in the Cupboard? You can be Jew in the cupboard.
I should imagine. There's a lot of
Sorry,
Indians
sorry,
in cupboards
sorry.
in St. Leonard's on Sea.
That was, it's usually Jews in the attic, I find.
There was a sequel, Remain in the Cupboard. You know,
Gypsy on the driveway.
well, this is it, isn't it? You know, but yeah, but so is life good in St. Leonard's on Sea, Martin?
I don't know. You can't really say. It's like you said. It's like that old cliche. Life is what you make it, isn't it? If you want to sit inside and like mope and not talk to anyone, it's going to be pretty shit wherever you are. So it's really up to the individual.
We have to mention Ian is now the frequenter of a titty bar in is it Hyde?
Oh yeah.
He goes to a titty bar.
Like
Suddenly Martin's found charge for his phone.
Yeah, man, honestly, every Thursday night.
I say?
Brilliant.
You say?
Some right tits out, bro, I'm telling you, mate.
Are they cuties, as the young people say?
Very,
I couldn't say any more creepy, could I? I couldn't say any more creepy, could I, Colin?
That's so creepy.
Easy, lads.
You're a cutie, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, because, oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Cheers. Yeah, sorry, my son just come in then.
No worries. So, what's the pub called? It's a biker's pub, isn't it?
Yeah, the Bike and Hound, man. It's honestly, I will go into different pubs, right? Because I just wanted to get myself out in it, yeah. And every pub I went into, I was getting people staring at me and shit like this. I'm like, fuck off, man. And when I went into this pub, and I've never been into any other pub since, because it has got the people are lovely, friendly, everything, man. And you got titty night, you got live music night, everything, man. So I'm just spend a bit of time down there. I like to go at least once a week.
Live music and live titties. That sounds like the kind of boozer I'd frequent if I drunk a lot.
Usually, do you know when you go to a bar, you get your beer, don't you? And you go do what you do, right? On Thursday nights, right, people get the beers and stay at the bar. You've got to push through to get in to get served, mate.
You know what, though?
There like, yeah, look.
I'm quite shy, me. I'd feel quite embarrassed. I wouldn't be able to look at the girls' tits. I'd be like,
me too. I'd
be like looking at her like that. I'm not looking anywhere else. You know what I mean? It'd feel that wrong to look, even though that's the job. The point of it is to look at women's tits. I'd feel quite wrong doing it.
There's one lass, yeah, that I'm actually friends with. I'm friends with her and a boyfriend and everything, right? And I said it to a boyfriend. I'm like, look, man, I feel really bad looking at your lass's tits. He's like, don't worry about it, man. She gets paid for it. I'm like, fair enough, mate. Do you know what I mean? What do you do?
Some men get off on the men looking at the girlfriends naked, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
it's crazy, is that, man? Crazy, isn't it? I don't get off on that, man. End of the day, you don't want anyone to see your missus like that, do you? But I don't know what it says about someone who actually does.
Well, some men like men to sleep with. Fred West used to hide in the attic with like a hole in the attic and watch black men do Rose West, didn't he?
I've actually, seriously, no word of a lie, right? I've actually had about 3 guys come up to me, right, and say, do you mind fucking my lass and let me watch? And I just laugh and walk away. Do you know what I mean? But seriously, man, I've had people, this is just in the last like 6 months. And I'm like, at first I'm like, it's weird, is that, man? Went home, thought about it. I'm like, oh, but someone's going to be watching me. I don't want to watch myself.
When you're in the middle of it, it just joins in and you feel something going up your ass.
Do you know what I mean? No, I don't want not to do with that shit, bro.
I think we're getting a guided tour. We're missing a guided tour of
kitchen.
Sister's house.
I'm looking for my phone charger.
It looks very posh.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Are you good then, Jimmy? All told
I'm,
and everything.
Enjoy.
I'm keeping going in a crazy world, to be fair. I don't know what I have for my tea. Today I've eaten Ritz crackers and cheese and fucking Cadbury's roses.
You're
Which is
living like it's Christmas, mate.
And you start snacking on shit at Christmas time.
I snack on shit most times, man.
I was
I
eating
give chocolate
so
up for a while,
good,
man.
I lost all my weight, and I was on my broccoli soup and preaching to everybody. And
I give
that's
chocolate up
the
for a while, mate.
Martin got angry about me preaching about broccoli soup.
It's actually nice, his broccoli soup.
You know.
Do you know what I mean? I'm a soup fan. I love soups, man. I want to learn how to make them. Do you know what I mean? But
how do you clip? Has any of you any idea how you clip videos? I've got to steal bits of Steve Moz's video, and I want to fucking steal it and clip Martin fucking having a go at me.
Yeah, man, that'll be fun. I think it's easy enough for man, because every time I watch videos, it's got the actual clip button at the side, hasn't it? So I think if you just press that around it, you'll be able to work it from there. I don't think it'll take long.
Was he gone? He has been told off.
Turn right off. Oh, it's left all the way light on, innit?
It looks quite good though. How he's lit.
It does. I like that.
You look really good there. Are you lit, Martin?
I have a bookcase behind you now.
But how you lit? You look well. You look. It looks like proper lighting, like if you was like on a documentary.
Yes.
Is Louis Fruit sat in front of you?
Come into the kitchen. It's a bit too bright for me, to be honest.
Sorry, sir. David Jones says a can of Heinz soup is nearly £2. I feel like I've been asleep for a few years. But Heinz beans are shit now. I think Heinz beans are terrible. They're fucking watery.
Damn right, you may as well get Asda beans, man. Do you know what I mean? I don't get the expensive ones. Fuck that, man.
No, our Cross and Blackwell, to be fair.
Oh, I always remember Cross and Blackwell getting the black beans in them, man. I always put me off.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing as beans are dear, that's the channel link. If anybody wants to help me buy beans and Purcell, there's a donation link below the channel. Blah blah blah. I won't go on about it. I've just mentioned it.
Jimmy knows how I've got to get a good segue in there, man. I'm telling you, you know this.
Well, you have to basically this day and age. But it's nice to see we've got 19 people watching this shit. It's nice to see Ian and Martin.
It's nice to see you, Jimmy.
It's nice to see people are back. Just see.
It's different, isn't it, man? Because when you haven't done it for so long, you like it. You don't realise, like you said, if you got people on, you get straight back into it, sort of thing. You've got the gab and everything, but when you're doing it yourself, it's just so much harder. I know we've already been through that, but you've done right, man, and you've got the kind of audience where no matter what, you'll get viewers anyway. I think.
Well, it's just I'm just trying it. I don't know overkill it. That's where I've gone wrong in the past, is doing too much. I was doing it every night, and David Jones makes his own soup. Fair play to him. I don't have a soup, so I can't make. I probably could make my own soup, but it'd be cold and raw. It'd be like fucking weird. That's easy to cannibal holocaust.
It's not meant to be that hard, man, to be fair, but end of the day, it's not knowing what's hardest, isn't it? But yeah.
David Jones gets Aldi beans.
I'm really into Branston beans.
I've worked in these places what make beans and coleslaws and everything like this years ago, right? And they're all the same fucking ingredients, man. Do you know what I mean? So
are you okay?
I disagree. I think some of the really cheap ones are absolutely shite.
Yeah, but what kind of beans do you like, Martin?
I'm a fan of Branston beans, reduced sugar, and also Sainsbury's.
Do you like fair trade beans, non-binary beans?
Yeah, non-binary beans, they're free to float in their own special sauce. But yeah, good.
We're all mentioning what the sauce is, though.
Homemade.
Well,
It's special sauce, Jim.
it's Yeah.
Well, is
I don't know
it
what
extra
I've-
mayonnaise special?
I don't know what I've for my tea.
What you got in?
Nothing. I live at takeaway at the moment. And Martin will be pleased to hear I no longer have broccoli soup.
Oh man, I've been.
He went mad. He
I've
had a tirade of me having broccoli soup.
Right, I'm gonna leave you to it. My dog's like, I'm gonna end up attacking each other soon.
No problem. No problem.
Been lovely, Jimmy. You know this, mate. When I seen that you were live, I'm like, fucking hell, man, I'm gonna just go and say hello. Because
Well, it's been a pleasure, Ian. Make sure you stop by next time.
Defo will do, man. Martin, hope you're good, mate, and be good. And I hope you both have the best Christmas possible, man. Usually shit in it, but just make it the best one possible.
Make sure you go to your titty bar before Christmas for me.
Going tomorrow, but
Don't worry.
If I could send pictures, mate, I would, but we don't like the pictures being taken. So.
No, you get in trouble. You get in trouble.
You have to wear these special glasses.
Right, Jimmy, much love. I'll speak to you soon, my man. Everyone in chat, peace. Nicole, much love to you, love. Speak soon.
See you later,
Bye-bye.
Ian.
Bye-bye.
I'm so hungry, to be fair.
We should get something to eat. I just realised I was going to buy. I normally make things myself, but I was going to buy like a Spanish omelette, and I forgot it. So I'm gonna have to make. I just feel like making some sort of omelette, cheese and onion omelette. So I might. Yeah, I need to search around for
That
some
sounds
ingredients.
good, actually.
I'm quite good at omelettes. So a little bit like I can actually flip them rather than grilling on one side, a bit like a pancake. It's one of my specialities.
I tried to make scrambled eggs once, and it was an abomination in a pan of everything. All the eggs stuck to the pan and fucking.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. You have to just keep on lifting off the heat, and it's yeah.
It
it's
was
not the easiest one.
I think I'm going to have to allocate food or go and find myself some food, Martin. But
me too.
It's very nice to speak to you again. Thank you to everybody in chat who joined us and interacted and even the shadow watchers and stuff. Well, I shall see you very soon, Martin. Feel free to WhatsApp.
Thanks for having us on. Take care, Jim, and everyone in the chat. Thank you.
See you
Good
later.
night.
Bye-bye. But he's gone. Thank you, everybody in chat and stuff like that for interacting. Blah, blah. I've said all that. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do. I'm not saying you have to, but it helps me, and it gives me incentive to do more. Anyway, good afternoon. Is it evening? Good evening, good afternoon. God bless to one and all. Hopefully I'll see you soon.